When you install a slip printer for Lollypos, you will buy a Epson or a Epson compatible, and preferably you'll choose one that's about 80 millimeters wide, the paper. If you do choose one that's got a narrower paper, the layout might not look as good, but it will still work. The first steps you will do is go to the users that will use a slip printer, if you're on a network or even if you're on a standalone, doesn't matter. And that will go to system and system users, and you will check where it says invoice printer preferences. You will check those boxes there. You can decide whether you want to hide the print button or auto print, and you'll check the slip width is less than 110, and you'll do this for each user. A grey mark there, by the way, means it's a null, it's not checked. So the moment it's blacked, it is actually selected. So that's the first part we do. The next part we do is to go and see what we're going to call our slip printer, and we go to system and invoice options, and we'll see that I simply call this one slip 1. I will then check the boxes .matrix, and I'll check the box slip printer. The next step you will do is to actually close the system and install your slip printer in the normal manner. Preferably you should not use the own driver that comes with the printer, and you should just use the generic text driver that's already built into Windows. And then you'll go to where you installed the printer, in older versions of Windows you don't have to do this, but you'll go to devices and printers. In the older version of Windows this will already be there, and your printers will be listed on the bottom. What you want to do is not to make your slip printer the default printer, because all your reports are still in A4 normal paper size, so you won't be able to print reports on the slip printer itself. But let's say, for example, this was my slip printer. I will right click on it, and then I'll go to printer properties, and I'll call it slip 1, as we saw So that printer is now actually called slip 1, and that's my default. Well, that's not my default, but that is my slip printer because of the name that I chose here. So as long as your slip printer is called the same name as what's typed there, or you can change it, then from now on when you print, it will print to the .matrix printer. When you want to print normal reports, you'll simply switch the .matrix off there, and you'll be back in normal mode.